is Arjun, and here we are talking about the globalization is a really boon or curse. It's really giving us opportunity, or it's a kind of a threat to the country's economical system. As far as I learn, if you see, since it started the globalization 1992 when implemented, when it came across the light in 1991 and implemented in 1992 by the P.V. Narasimha Rao government, you see one thing that foreign companies capture the Indian market, but Indian company could not do that. The reason might be different. Reason might be possible the financial capacity of Indian companies, or maybe this reason the the government not having any kind of policies which actually favor the Indian company. Is either it's an Australian company banning the Adani from the investing in the mining sector, whether it's the Tata company investing in the United States for the aerospace, whether it's investing in the UK by the mining company for the landscape. But still you see there is a situation where we are just not being benefited for ourselves in the any kind of globalization since it started. Lot of companies today you see in India, there's more than 70 US countries are working, whether it's in technology, whether it's in defense sector, whether it is in finance system. Everywhere they are capturing the Indian market, but at the same time we see there is no Indian company which actually taking advantage in the foreign government on the name of the globalization. Since it started, right now we see a situation, the PVC resin is going quite high. Might be political propaganda, might be interconnection between the Ambanis or the Reliance or the government, whatever the problem is. I don't want to be political on that. Whatever the problem is, but still the people have to suffer due to the globalization. Whether you implement it on right way, whether you remove the import duties so inflation rate decrease, whether you do something good which increase the economical system. Today iron is going 74 rupees, which actually gonna hurt the Indian consumer. Nobody is giving, nobody is taking care of these things. Which if you see simply PVC resin was last year before the corona, it was nearly about down to the 100. Today is above the 100, which actually having inflation rate going for the PVC is so much higher, is nearly about double the PVC resin prices in India. If you see the consumable item, perishable item like the oils and the masalas and all that, you see the prices are going day by day high, and nobody is considering this situation, and that is the problem. It started by the globalization, because the Indian company are much more right now in busy to exporting things. They are not taking care of the Indian consumer, which inflation rate is going so high. There's a rule in economics which demand increase and supply is not meeting the demands, then inflation rate will go high. The same thing is going on right now. The companies are busy in exporting, the consumer are not getting, the demand is the same, and the inflation rate is going high. So that is what the globalization did to the India. We did not take any advantage from any other countries. Day before yesterday, I heard the Australian just banned the AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine. So see, we are making the things, might be a good stuff or bad stuff, it might be depend on the consumer who is consuming, but at least government need to support, whether it's foreign or whether it's Indian. As far as concern of the Indian government, we are supporting so much because of the investment, because we think about the investment will come. Since the new government came in 2014, the FDI was the main important for them. Now they are bringing the FDI in the insurance. They brought in insurance also. Now they're bringing 100% in insurance. At the same time, they are selling the ICICI share. So I don't see the situation. I don't see actually any kind of government clear about these policies. One side they are selling the shares of LIC. Second, other hand they are just giving 100% FDI to foreign companies in the insurance. So this kind of the system is not working properly, and that is the reason globalization is hurting people more. In the name of the economically, on the name of the culturally, in name of the politically also. Because if you see in geographical wise, there is a petrol prices are different, because different government tax, applying the different kind of taxes, the different kind of tax ratios, not the different kind of tax. So politically also hurting the people. So globalization could be a better, but there is right now is only just kind of a threat to the Indian economy. I don't see any kind of opportunity we are getting. We might get an opportunity, but we are not getting an opportunity. So that's all. Thank you so much. And anybody has a question, please raise.